Hello, I'm Boilie Ben and welcome to today's episode. And today we are going to be doing something which you would think that you would see more of on this channel, but you don't really. And I want to rectify that. We're going to be doing some boilie fishing. Boilie Ben is going to be using boilies for a change. I have had comments saying, you're called Boilie Ben and there's no sign of boilies whatsoever. Well, today there is. So I've got a few boilies left over. I've got some of the Olympian tackle coconut ones. I think they're coconut, yeah, the coconut left over. I've also got a load of a mixture of different ones here, different sizes. Smell delicious. All sweet smelling ones. What smell is that? Vanilla, I think. Don't think they're not sticky vanillas, they're something else. I think I've got some Angling Direct ones. There's some Carp basic ones in there, so different sizes, different flavours. And we're also going to be using just boilies on the as hook bait as well. So just using very simple hair rigs, just boilies, nothing else, and see if we can catch us some carp. Let's have a go. Yeah, just got down to the lake. I'm the only one on this lake at the moment, which is very nice. There aren't any huge carp in here. I think they only go up to sort of, I think they go up to mid-teens. I'm not 100% sure. But I've had a couple out of here in the past and they've been, ones that I have caught have been very nice looking ones. So it's not all about size, is it? So let me show you the rigs, let me show you the setup. I've got one rod ready to roll, I've just rigged it all up. Didn't take me very long, just a tie quick hair rig, and yeah, let's get into it. Exciting. Right, let's go. So here we have the rig. Very simple hair rig. I'm not sure what size. I think that's a 12mm boilie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is 12mm. So quite a small boilie, but we've got size 10 hook because that is the maximum size hook that is allowed on here. And I'm trying out, this may be a mistake or not, I'm not sure, but we're trying out the AliExpress, which ones are they? They're these ones. Yeah, AliExpress Harissa they're called, size 10s. As I say, that's the maximum size that is allowed on this lake. None of the carp are too huge in here. So I've got that tied on 12-pound mono, nice and easy. Put a bit of tubing on there just to hold the hair in place. I know some people like a very long hair, some people like a short hair, but we've got a curved shank hook there, and yeah, I like to keep it a bit short really, so I can always move that tubing up and have it sort of sitting more, you know what I mean. Anyway, simple knotless knot. Put the boilie on with your baiting needle. Hair stop. Tiny little bit of, I've put a little bit of putty on there just to, because I was just playing with it, and I just think that that'll just hold it down a bit better when it goes down, just so as the line can't kink up or curl up or anything. Could put a bit more up there, but I don't think we need to. Anti-tangle sleeve onto a quick change swivel, inline lead, and about 18 inches of rig tubing, and that's it basically. Right, so I'm going to throw this one out, catapult a few boilies over the top of it, whilst I sort out the other rig, and hopefully we'll get a fish before we sort out the other rig. We shall see. Obviously this time of year fish meal boilies work very well. Well, I haven't got any, mine are all sweet flavoured ones left over, so I have got some of the sticky krill bait spray, so I'm going to put a squirt of that on there, and I've also got some of the sticky krill liquid which might actually soak my boilies in. This stuff stinks. Put a bit of that on there, like so. Absolutely reeks. Right, let's get that. I probably should have done that and let it dry a bit. Never mind, at least something's better than nothing. So I've got sweet and krill. Right, where do we want to put this one? I think just to the right, I think. There is some fizzing on the pads just to there. Could just stick it over there for a sec maybe, which is pretty close in. Or should we go out in front? Let's go out in front. Just over to the pads over there. Underarm cast. Oh! Well, it would help if I took the bail arm off. Try that again. Oh dear. What is going on? Hang on a second, what's going on with my... Oh, I've just noticed something on my reel. I've never noticed that before. I've got like brushes in there. Well, you learn something new every day. I've never noticed that on my reel. I just thought there's something stuck in there then. I can't believe I've never noticed that. Oh well. These are Akuma reels, by the way, for anyone wondering. Let's try and get over there. Come on this one. Oh, it's a bit close, I think. Didn't quite want to go that close. Probably be alright. Right, that's alright. Well, we know it's just in front of those pads. So I've got the sticky powdered krill liquid, so I'm going to put some of these on the freebies in my bucket here. These a bit of a soaking in this. Right, let's show you how to tie the rig, which I'm sure most of you will probably know. But if not, it's nice and easy. So just going to tie a very small loop in the end of your line. I think we are. There was a duck underneath the rod and I thought it was a duck. No, it's definitely a fish. Well, I hadn't even had a chance to tie that rig and boom, we're off. Well, that was a very aggressive take. The poor duck had a heart attack, as did I. This is definitely a carp. Oh, there we go guys, boilies definitely work. It's a little mirror. And the AliExpress hooks work as well, as long as it doesn't come off. Come on, let's be having it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. There we go. That's got ya. Yes. First fish. Back of the net. Love it. Look at that cracker. That was an incredibly strong hook hold. Let's have a little look at you. What a beauty. Look at the colours of them. Nice orange fins. Like a bar of gold. Absolutely fantastic. Let's slip you back. Oh, first fish. Off he goes. Actually, I've just realised the knotless knot has come undone. Somehow, I don't know how the hell I've done that. Maybe I didn't do it right. Because look, I've now got a sliding... I think the only thing that was holding that hook on there was the actual boilie. God, that just goes to show how tough that is. Right, I've got to retie that as well. Right, I'll show you tying the rig. By the way, if you're still here and watching, if you haven't already, if you wouldn't just mind liking the video, that would really help me. And if you're new here and you haven't already, if you could also hit subscribe as well, just really helps the channel out. So just put your baiting needle through the boilie very carefully, hook it onto that little loop you've made, carefully pull it through there, and then grab yourself a boilie stop and put it through the end. That's what I want. so. Just nip it tight. And if the boilie is soft enough, you can just sort of push it into the boilie, but it doesn't matter that much. Cut your line off. Cut a little bit of tubing, thread that onto your line, like so, and take your hook. Have the hook facing the point facing downwards, and thread that through the tubing and through the line and around the shank. Try not to prick yourself, and try to get it through the actual bloody tubing. Through, yeah. Like so, make sure you pass it through the back of the eye. Do you know what, on that other rig, I'm not actually sure. I don't actually think I did the knotless knot, you know. I think I was distracted and didn't do a knotless knot. It's a good job that Boilie managed to hold that carb on. Oh dear. So set the length of your boilie. The nice thing with having a bit of tubing is you don't actually have to hold it with your finger, you can just sort of hold it. So let's just move that around just a touch. As I say, you can experiment with the length of the hair, but I like it quite close to the hook. Then do your knotless knot, don't forget that. Pull it back through, so it's exiting through the front. I've done my knotless knot, putting it the right way, make sure it's coming the right way out the front of the hook. So many people put it coming out the back, it just won't work if you do that. Now, it's up to you how long you want it, but I don't know, about 7 or 8 inches is enough. You don't want it too long. And tie a loop in the end. Well, actually, put your anti-tangle sleeve on before you do that. Then tie a loop on the end, and then you're done. Right, let's try and get it back out towards those pads without hitting a duck. Let me just give myself just a little bit more line here. That's it, back, off you go. That'll do, that's pretty perfect. So I just put it out and it just went off in seconds, but unfortunately it wasn't, I picked it up and it wasn't on. So I'm just going to fire out some boilies. Catapult that I'm using is the ESP medium boilie catapult. I really like this catapult. It's good for boilies, it's good for pellet as well. It just really works well, and with a bit of practice it's easy, and you want to hold it sideways, not that way, and sort of pull it across your body. Not as easy when you're filming. There's an indication there. That's perfect, absolutely perfection that was. Alright, see if we can get us some fish. So it is. Well, I still haven't managed to get the second rod out. They clearly are liking the boilies. That's got you. Oh, fish number 2. Oh, he's nobbled my boilie. That's okay. There you go, guys. Nice. Another nice fish. Very nice. Pop you back. Well, my nice and peaceful afternoon is not so peaceful now the aerator's on, although that might give me somewhere to fish to with the left hand rod when I eventually get it out. because that may attract the fish over there. Hopefully it doesn't detract the fish from in front of us. Right, finally we're going to get the second rod out, so I guess it seems a good idea to put it towards the aerator, just to the right of it. Probably a bit further than on the right, but just bring that in just a touch. Out there, I should do it. So I'm just going to have a recast, had a few indications but nothing yet. So I think I'm going to go with a little PVA tube and just do like a little stringer, just a few different baits, but a few of the different sizes in there. Like so. Let's put one more in there, one more for luck. There we go. And hook that on when we cast out. And so at least we know we've got a few boilies just right around our bait. Right, let's put that out like so. I go slightly to the left of the pads a bit more because it's not really had much action on this left hand rod yet. That'll do. Well, we've actually gone a bit quiet at the minute. Good start, and then it's died a death a bit, unfortunately, so just redone both the rods again. I say quiet, we've still got the noise of the aerator. Maybe that is affecting it. Could be. We've had a few indications. Yeah. I will just check those hooks next time, just to make sure they're okay. It's come off again. I'm going to redo these rigs. I'm not trusting the hook. Not sure about that. Definitely should have taken hold there. Yeah, I'm not sure that hook's sharp enough. Definitely not. I'm going to redo that. Maybe not with the AliExpress hooks then. Maybe they aren't the one. And one. And we're 100% in on the right hand one. Oh god, what a miss. God, this is really giving it sunbeams. Hopefully he hasn't snagged me. I've got a feeling he might have done. Oh, I think we lost it. No, no, we haven't. He's out the snag. Wow. Look on this was clearly okay to hook this one. Because this was the AliExpress hook. Yes. Oh, this one's a strong little bugger. It's like a nice little stocky one. Yeah. Look at that beauty. Grab my net. Come on, Mr. Mirror. Boom. Got you. Lovely. There we have it, guys. I'll tell you what, this one looks familiar. I've got a feeling I've had him before. I recognise that funny looking tail. And a sort of fat, stumpy looking thing. I don't mean to offend you by calling you fat. Yeah, nice one, very nice. He'd really engulfed that, it was right down the back of his throat. Yeah, I'm not sure about these AliExpress hooks. I mean, I'm really pulling that into my finger and it ain't sticking. So I think we're going to replace that with a better quality hook. Yeah, that ain't sharp enough. I know we just had that one, but I want it sharper than that at least. Second rod going out with decent hook on. So decent hooks on both now. Well, it's gone very quiet, but the good news is the aerator's gone off for the minute. So at least it's peace and quiet, but it is quiet. Started off so well and died a death. Great. Come on, fish. It's lunchtime. Get in there. At long last, we're back in again. That took flipping ages. I was just redoing the other rod. Oh, have we foul hooked it? Oh, I think we might have foul hooked one. No? Is he foul hooked? No, he's not foul hooked. It's a common, I think. Come on. He ain't going this way. He ain't going. There goes, a lovely one, a regular. Slip them back, first common. Nice fish. Okay. Right, seems to have picked up again. Voila. That is a feisty one. What a beauty. Look at that. Absolutely perfect. Just like a zip going down its middle and its back. Here back. I actually just swapped to a multi-rig on both of them with a slightly bigger bait, but using the bigger Olympian coconut wafter, Boilie, on a bait screw. That has worked. I do like a multi-rig. So I won't add a fish for a while. Get that net. Yes. There we go, nice long common. Beauty. So here's the multi-rig. Just pull the stopper bait down a bit, as obviously once you have a fish it pulls it up. So very simple. Bait screw on there, stopper bead, a loop that goes through the hook, and you sort of loop to loop it, leaving yourself the D there, and a bit of strips coated braid, a little bit of putty on there, and anti-tangle sleeve. I believe this one is actually, I don't think this is one I tied myself, I think this is actually a pre-tied Nash one, and you need a chod hook on there which is still sharp enough, so that'll do. Put a bait on there and stick it straight back out again. I think we'll go for another smallish one. I was interested to see if these actually do stay on the screw, and it seems like they do. And another one. Bit of a beaten up old common. That was on a bigger boilie, that one. On one of the Olympian ones. There you go. Take photo. Take photo. Take photo. There we go, guys. Probably the biggest mirror of the day. So clearly, boilie fishing using boilie on the as your hook bait definitely works. What a beauty. Perfect. condition mirror. Absolutely perfect. So we've had a good day. Get him back. I knew he was going to do that. Right, let's get you back. And I got soaked as well. Great. Had a good day. Fair few carp on the bank. Yeah, using boilies as hook bait definitely works well. Just goes to prove you can buy yourself a bag of boilies, stick them on your hook bait, and away you go. Don't need anything else, do you? Well, on a good day, that is. Yeah, so the Westy's Olympian ones, well, I've actually mixed all of them back in this bag, but the bigger coconut ones, they actually did work pretty well, didn't they? Especially on the multi-rig. Once I changed to that with the bait screw, I wasn't sure whether they'd stay on okay with the bait screw, and they definitely do. They hold on there well. I've still got both rods out and still getting indications on both of them. So yeah, they worked really well. Yeah, let me know, do you do boilie fishing? Do you fish exclusively with boilies? Do you use them as hook baits, or do you prefer to use wafters or pop-ups, or well, they do like the specific hard baits, don't they? Like sticky and whatever, the hard-ons they call them, don't they? Yeah, let me know in the comments. As I said earlier, if you're still here, you might as well hit the like button and subscribe if you're not already, because I can see the figures. There's loads of people who watch the video but don't actually subscribe. What are you playing at? Come on. Be a good friend and hit the subscribe button. And also, I don't know if I mentioned it this video, join the Boilie Ben Facebook group. Got private members Facebook group. Just look up Boilie Ben Fishing, or the link is on the description. If you click the more info thing on this video, you'll find it on there. Take you straight to the Facebook page. I'll accept you and join in on the community on there. We've got over 100 members already. So let me know how your fishing's going. I shall catch up with you real soon with another video, and thanks for watching. Cheers.